Hello my beautiful loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another landscapes video. So I am so glad you guys seem to enjoy my last and my first landscapes video, the tropical forest. I'll link it in the info box in case you haven't seen it and want to check it out. But yeah, I really love landscaping in The Sims and you guys seem to enjoy watching it. So we are making this a series, as I said in my last video too. I'll do a bunch of different types of landscapes in The Sims, which is so exciting. I'm so excited, not exciting. What? I'm so excited. Yeah. And today, guys, I'm making a canyon or a gorge, whatever you want to call it. And a canyon is basically either a rift between like mountain peaks or a cleft between cliffs as a result of erosion. So in other words, like a narrow valley between cliffs or mountains. So yeah, now you know, in case you didn't know, but I'm sure you already know that. Anyway, I'm doing the latter one, so one formed by water and erosion. And one thing, canyons, they are often quite steep. They're usually deeper than it's wide, so that is kind of like a problem in The Sims. You can build two levels of basements. Can't speak, but yeah, that's what I did first. I built 2 levels of basements and I didn't show that on camera though, and that was quite deep enough. I liked it, but I found a problem in doing that, and the problem is you cannot put a pool on the last level of basement. What? That is so annoying. I kind of wanted a river flowing through this canyon, so I had to make a choice between making this canyon super steep or to keep the river, and I kept the river because like I really wanted a river flowing through this. So I don't know, I thought it still looks deep enough, and I made the wall height the tallest, so I mean it still kind of works. I don't know. I think this canyon looks quite deep enough, but I don't get why can we not put a pool on the last level of basement? That would have been perfect. But yeah, let's not rant about that, although I am quite mad about it. But yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about is the rock that I used for the cliffs, used for making the cliffs. So yeah, it's a debug item. It's an abandoned mine thing. Like, you might have seen it in the world. Your Sims can actually enter it if they have like high enough handiness skill, I think it is. It's also found in the debug category, but the reason I use that instead of the rocks like you find in the landscaping category or the rocks in the surfaces category is just that the shape and color of this works so beautifully in this build, guys. The rocks that I usually use, the ones that are found in the surface category, you might have seen me use those a lot when I build like cliffs and mountains and stuff, but they did not come in a reddish color. There was no like red tone swatch, so they would have looked a little bit out of place, seeing this is like a dry, warm desert kind of environment. So yeah, they didn't fit the color scheme. They were either too gray or too white. For my liking, it just looked odd. So yeah, that's why I didn't use those. And the rocks in the landscaping category, well, they had the right swatch. They did come in a red toned color, but the shape didn't fit quite well with the build. So I don't know if you know, but like this type of canyon that I'm building, they often have kind of like smooth walls, and I couldn't achieve that like smooth wall look with those rocks from the landscaping category. So that's why I used this debug item, because it looked perfect. It was like meant to be. It has this smooth wall look, and I'm so glad I thought of this. I think it looks really cool, and I really like the arches too that I created. I think they look so amazing and so cool. And as you can tell, I was a little bit indecisive about the plants, what plants to use. It's usually a little bit more lush by the river, but all the plants that I used, like, they looked a little bit out of place. So I did edit out some of me trying different plants. I was seriously having troubles with this part, but I think it works out nicely in the ends. And I was also indecisive about the color of the water of the river. Looking back at it, I wish I had kept this more greenish water, but I do change it to a more bluish color. So yeah, that's about all I had to say about this build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave it a big thumbs up if you do. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing if you want to see more content from me. And everything you need to know is in the info box down below. It's always in the info box, all the links to my socials and stuff. And if you want to download this build, it's going to be up on the gallery, of course. You can find it by searching for my username, CyberdollYT, or under the hashtags Cyberdoll or CyberdollYT. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.
Woo!